What up, hip hop? It's your boy Michelangelo, back again with another episode of the Culture Club Radio. So I know the setup is a little different. We still in the same space. It's just that we moving a lot of stuff around, and I'm kind of handling this episode on my own today. But still want to give a shout out to Area 67. We've had a great grand opening and a great introduction to the city of Akron on what it is we do, the people we work with, the type of work that we put in. It's been an interesting journey. It's been a really interesting journey. As far as getting into the new studio, the new clients that we've picked up, the type of new content that we've been putting together. Those of you who follow me, Michelangelo of Hip Hop, I guess I should tell y'all my name, Michelangelo of Hip Hop. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I am on TikTok. Shout out to everybody who liked the video that I put out about Vishon. And here's the crazy part, right? I just start saying peace to Bobby Bodega here in the studio. We got a lot of really good producers. We got a lot of really good producers here at the studio. Bobby Bodega, Lo-Fi Matt, Sticks, Triple B, Entertaining Angels. The list goes on and on and on. We got a lot of great producers here. Bobby just heading out right now. It's kind of just me here in the studio finishing up. But, TikTok. Shout out to everybody who's been following me. Yo, this is like the first time I've had like something go viral, I guess. So I think it's dope. I mean, it's not like millions of views, but it's a couple thousand, like 30,000 views, I think, right now. If I'm recording the video on my phone right now, so I can't look at it right now. But yeah, I love the TikTok community, even with all its flaws and stuff. I love the TikTok community. Make sure y'all go follow me on TikTok, Michelangelo of Hip Hop. Probably be links down in the description below. So today, I kind of wanted to give y'all an up to date on what's been going on. I know I haven't put out a show in about 2 weeks, and there's a good reason for that. I've been so busy, I didn't feel like it. No, it ain't that I didn't feel like it. It's just that with everything going on, it just was really hard to try to fit guests in with schedules. And, you know, it is what it is with that situation. But I have more stuff. I have guests scheduled in the future. We're going to talk a lot about art and graffiti coming up soon. We're going to talk a lot about music rights. A lot of interesting conversations coming up with some things I've been looking into on music rights. We're going to talk a lot about performances. I've really got like a itch to discuss things about performing and content creation from the standpoint of making content for the purpose of sharing it in a public performance manner. Because I think there's a difference between when you're recording or you're creating something that you can record and create kind of on your own, and you do it all by yourself in a controlled environment, and then you put it out to the public when you've perfected it as much as you can, versus being you, active in the moment, giving people the art, giving people the entertainment. So you're going to hear me talk about that a lot in the upcoming weeks. Some flow artists, some models, people who are on stage in front of people, especially with the way that, you know, the pandemic has been, people getting vaccines now and people being able to perform out in public. There's a lot of interesting conversations to be had, as well as with, y'all know how big of a proponent, not proponent, but a person who advocates for online streaming and online public broadcasts, you know, on an independent level. So you'll see some of that coming through. But I want to take a quick step back with the TikTok video. For those of you who didn't see it, go to my TikTok page at Michelangelo of Hip Hop. So, fun fact, I hadn't even I'm still watching WandaVision, right? I don't watch TV a lot because I'm always busy. You know, I'm working with new artists. I'm scheduling stuff. I'm helping my parents. I'm helping my family members. I'm never in front of a screen long enough to watch, you know, a lot of these popular shows enough to know what the fuck is going on them. But one thing that did catch my attention was a lot of the Vishon memes. The guy put a turtleneck on, and yeah, he looked like that dude. And y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. The term I always use is he's the dude from Africa. All right, before I get into let me finish explaining. He a dude from Africa. He looked like a dude from Africa who's the only minority at like a tech firm or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, real cool. You know he a player. He probably ain't shit, but god damn it if these bitches don't be wanting him. He's that guy. That's what he looked like. It's a dope funny meme for black people to enjoy. So I made a bunch of comments about how, you know, like, a lot of the signs point to him being a black dude. He made out of vibranium, which is an African mineral. I'm just saying, you know, he done got a lot of that stereotypical family black drama going on in his life. He got a widow's peak and a soul patch. That's a black dude. That's a light-skinned black dude. I don't know what to tell y'all. They like, oh, why he present like a white dude? We code switch all the time. He just got more technology to do it better. Maybe y'all think he look white just because of the way he talking to you, but the truth is he been black the whole time. Oh, shit. Hit y'all with the knowledge. But anyways, to the people who been going into my comments on the videos trying to correct me, it's a joke, yo. I'm not gonna go back and make any edits on it. I'm not gonna go back and retell the joke even every time I tell the joke, he gonna be West African. I know Wakanda is East African, but it's funny to me to call him West African, only because I know somebody personally who is West African who he reminds me of. And that person knows when I make that joke that I'm talking about them as well. So, you know, whatever. But I appreciate all the interaction and stuff. Some of the comments and stuff is real funny. A lot of it though, I ain't gonna lie, seems like white fragility. There's some people who are just determined to argue with me that no, Vision is in fact a white dude, which I need to point out, he's a robot in a comic book. He's not real. He ain't got no race. It doesn't matter what we call him. He not real. But the thing that really throw me off is he not white either. Like, people arguing that he a white dude because he played by a white dude. I think y'all forgetting the fact that he's not real. He's a robot. That's a robot right there. That's an imaginary. He's not even a real robot. It's a white dude pretending to be a robot. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't care. But a lot of y'all care a lot. Like, y'all care a lot. Like, y'all arguing in my comment sections. Nope. Don't argue with those people. Let them, all right, if they think he white, cool. But the joke is that he black, though. And if you get the joke, just laugh. Just laugh at the joke or contribute to it. I love the people who have created whole lores and try to connect the dots together even more. You know, add more to it. That's I like that way better. So, yeah. But anyways, what else has been going on? TikTok, I'm a celebrity, follow me. No, I'm just playing. All right, quick story time. Be safe out there. It's getting warm and people getting their money from the stimmies and stuff. Stimmies. I don't know why I just said that. Stimulus payments have gone out. People are, you know, making they statements on that. Look, be careful out there. Somebody broke into my car last night, right? And you know what? I'm going to take that on the chin. I left my doors unlocked. I thought I was cool because I was in a white neighborhood, which I don't know why I wouldn't think that. There's a lot of homeless people that be on the tracks and shit nearby. You know what? I know what it's like. I've been there before, so I ain't going to judge nobody with how they get down. But whoever broke into my car, I need you to know that I know I'm broke. You ain't have to do all that shit just to prove a point. I felt like whoever went through my car wanted to let me know that I ain't had shit. For real. Like, motherfuckers stole my deodorant, but took the top off the deodorant. I found the tops to all my deodorants on the floor of my car, but not the deodorant. Which is like, I can only imagine the motherfucker getting in, taking it out, taking a good whiff for the deodorant. Ah, yeah. Putting it on a little bit and just throwing my top on the floor. That's some they stole my top. They stole my napkins. Y'all know how important napkins is to the vehicle in the black person's car. You don't know when you gonna need a napkin. I needed a napkin. I was fucked up out here in the streets because I was sans napkins. I ain't like it at all. Some bullshit. They stole my napkins. They stole some cologne and shit. They stole... Mostly, all they did was just make a mess in my car. They ain't take none of the change that was in my car. They ain't take my swishers out my car, but they took my lighters, though. Who the fuck steal the lighters but not the swishers? So you just wanted me to be without a lighter. You wanted me to roll one up and be like, damn. Now I gotta go to the gas station. Because you know I could replace $1 lighter, but you made me have to go to the gas station to buy a lighter. And that's some fucked up shit to do. That's some real fucked up. I had one of those personal massagers for actual personal massaging purposes. Unless, ladies, you might want to see what else I know how to do with it. No, I'm just playing. I'm serious. But they took the massager, but not the charger. And what makes me mad is that the charger was connected to the massager. So that means they took the charger off that bitch and threw it on the fucking floor. They left my knife. I had a knife in my car. They left that. Fuck this dude. This knife ain't doing no harm to people. This is a butter knife. This is a screwdriver that he got in his pocket. That's what this is. And they probably right. But I'm just mad at how much effort they went. They lifted the seats and shit in my. I drive a beat up van. You feel me? I drive a little busted van. It's my shit. It get me to and fro where I need to go. But they just in there just moving. They just junkied it up enough to make me have to clean my fucking van out, and I ain't appreciate that. Where my napkins at? I recently went to go get some piercings and stuff because y'all know I love my piercings and I wanted to gauge my ears. So I also had some ear gauges in there. I was going to start gauging my ears. And I also bought some replacement tongue rings. So I just put the little tongue rings in a little pouch in the back. They stole my used tongue ring and the gauges to my ears, but did not steal the 24 karat gold earrings that I had right next to him. So they're like, we don't want your expensive shit. We want these cheap metal regular gauges and shit. And the stud that your mouth been swishing around. I can only imagine somebody taking my tongue ring and just swishing around in their mouth like just nasty and shit with it. I hate it so much. I hate that idea is in my brain. And now I put it in your brain. I hope whoever whoever did that knows that I get it. And fuck you too. Piece of shit. I'm mad as fuck about that shit. Like, they chose to ruin my day. They like, I want him to feel terrible about... They didn't take no important information. I had, like, insurance cards and shit. They ain't take none of that. They ain't take none of that. Nah. But they did take my hot sauce. They took the hot sauce, though. They took the hot sauce packets. They didn't take my lotion, but they took the deodorant. It's like, how you homeless and petty? At the same time, you just living off pettiness. That's what you're doing. All right, bet. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Be careful out here is the point I'm trying to say. Motherfuckers breaking into cars. They know people got money. I know people going to buy shit. Motherfuckers is probably going to be scoping out some of these stores, seeing who bringing out boxes of shit, and they going to try to rob you. So be secure. Lock your doors. If you getting something, valuable, make sure you can transport it to safe places and don't be just moving around all reckless. I've been seeing motherfuckers taking pictures with their money to their ear and shit. And first off, $1,400 to your ear looks dumb. It looks like $1,400 to your ear. And that only seems like a lot of money to people who have never had more than $1,400 at one time. So don't put yourself in a stupid predicament because you want to show off the money that you got. Maybe that's just what I want to share. That's just it. In other news, I want to put a call out. I'm looking for someone who can do anime style character design and animation. I am working on a project. I don't want to kind of give it. It's gonna be code name. I ain't gonna even give you the code name because I don't want to give it away. But I am working on something. There's a bunch of people who are gonna be part of it. It's gonna be a really big, beautiful presentation from here at Area 67 with artists like CP, Elijah, Cole Live, Lo-Fi Matt, Entertaining Angels. There's gonna be a lot of people a part of this project, and I think y'all gonna like it. So, if you know somebody who's into anime, who can draw or who can animate, tell them hit me up. My DMs is always open. I want to see what we can make work. I'm really excited about this. It's just one of the pieces to it. The way I try to describe it is, think of Brockhampton meets Gorillas. That's about as much as I'm gonna give you. That's what I'm gonna give you. But I really want to reach out to the anime community as well. One of the reasons why is because, as you know, like I said, I've been on TikTok a lot recently, and one of the things that stuck out is that there is a bias against minorities, especially, black and dark-skinned girls, like women especially, who do cosplay in the anime realm, because a lot of these characters are Japanese and Asian characters. So, you do your makeup, you dress up like the character, and you're black, which I don't get this, because it's like, we've been saying, hey, if you're going to dress up like a black character, don't paint yourself black. Be a white person dressing up as that character, doing it, and show love for your character, for that character as you are. But then we go do the shit, and y'all like, Hinata's not black, or I don't know some of these characters' names. They're like, oh, there's not a black Luffy or the black whatever, Inuyasha or whatever the fuck it is you watch. And we know we black though, and we dressing up as, I say we like I dress up in cosplay. I would, but I don't. I don't know. Maybe I'll get with somebody and put some costumes and shit together. It'd be dope. But I do see, especially because how anime and hip hop has had this interesting relationship over the years, especially here in the United States. But I'm also aware that culture changes significantly when you go to Orient nations, or there's a lot of it coming from within the States from white people, which I don't get that either, because they not white either. Why is it okay for white people to cosplay certain characters, but not black people, even if these characters are neither white nor black? They're Asian. You know what I mean? These are not real people. I go back to the Vision thing. It's not, you know what? People like, Hinata not black. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I don't think this imaginary ninja girl with superpowers is an African-American girl at all. This imaginary ninja girl with superpowers is probably just an imaginary ninja girl with superpowers and doesn't have any race. But whatever. You're right. What do I know? I'm just a human being that exists in real life. But and then if you know if there's any cosplay artists in the Northeast Ohio area, hit me up. I'd love to interview you, because I do want to talk more about hip hop and anime and hip hop and cosplay and the cosplay community, especially in the African American community and the hip hop community, because for a lot of people it is still pretty, like, cosplay is still pretty taboo, although it's being accepted more and more and more in the hip hop community because, we always add our own little flavor to it and people like it that way. Plus, with more hip hop influenced characters being involved in a lot of the new designs and stuff, yeah, I can see it. I can see that marriage becoming a lot more forefront. Like at the end of the day, no matter what, whenever you see black people and you just hate seeing them be great at what they do, you just gotta know that at some point you're gonna see them be great. It's just there's nothing you could do about that. People will fall in love because black people innovate, they create, they inspire a lot of entertainment and art and creation. It's just a natural thing. So do what you can with that. In other news, Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem. So here's what I will say. A lot of it seems like people who are discovering, a lot of it seems like the young guard trying to take down the old guard. It doesn't seem like people have a general issue with what he was saying because they can say that what he said was terrible, but they also understand the method to which he delivers his art. So it's like, I never understood I never understood canceling somebody for some art that they created. I disagree with your art, so we should cancel him. Now, there's plenty of things that Eminem, Marshall Mathers has actually physically done to people and in interactions he's actually have that you can point at and say, this is not acceptable behavior. Now, keep in mind, you would have to go a bit back to really point at any specific actions he's taken that would make you feel that way. And it would be hard to do so while jumping over the very public, very notable and well-known adjustments to that behavior he's made, like the homophobic stuff he said. And he even still stands by a lot of that because he still harbors some homophobia, as a lot of males do. I mean, yeah, it's there. But I don't think he's the one that we need to point to and say, oh, homophobia is bad and he's why. You know what I mean? But like it's not like he's doing things. He may make music that may share some of those ideologies or weaponizes some of those hurtful phrases and statements and ideologies in order to make entertaining content. He does that. And we got to allow people that outlet because sometimes that is a way to address those type of things. Sometimes you need to be a caricature of bad behavior in order for people to notice those bad behaviors, which is why, and in many people who have had personal conversations with me, they've heard me talk about asshole culture and how even asshole culture has its place in society. You know what I mean? By entertainment wise. I know a lot of people say, oh, they're telling people that it's okay to be assholes. But that's up to you to choose to be an asshole. Like, if you're an asshole because 6ix9ine was an asshole, if you're a rat because 6ix9ine made you believe that it was cool to be a rat, you was a rat to begin with. If you are a womanizer because you believe that Future made you believe it was okay to be a womanizer, you were already a womanizer. You get what I'm saying? I feel that way like when people say, oh, Lil Nas X is gay, he gonna make people gay. If you gay because you heard Old Town Road, you was always gay. You was always gay. Don't blame Lil Nas X for that. But I could go to the point where a lot of people have, which is that this ain't the first time M has been attacked for things he's said. And he lives off of that. He made a whole song about how he thrives on controversy. He said he themed it after a superhero song. This looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me because we need a little controversy because it feels so empty without me. This is his whole idea. You're just giving him another If you want to cancel Eminem, say absolutely nothing about Eminem. That's how you do it. Because otherwise, he's just gonna kick your ass up and down the street. I don't know what to tell you. You're not gonna get help from us millennials on this one, Gen Zers, because yeah, you're not gonna get help from the Generation X because they love his ass. You might get help from some of the right wingers because he took a swing at their golden boy, but that's about it. Nobody give a shit about them either. So I don't know if the whole canceling M thing is gonna work out for y'all. Good luck. I don't know what to tell you. And now, also, I'm not one of these people who are just rooting for M to just start murdering people lyrically. Although I would enjoy some of the punchlines and stuff. And like, oh, I can't wait to see what M do. It's very possible M just ignores y'all and continues doing what M does. But it's also possible he start pointing fingers and really poking holes in some of the soreness that is the way that media portrays certain people because of the art they put out and the things they say. So, if you're paying attention, you know that this isn't a fight that you want to take. In other news, so, Grammys. We've talked about this before. Shout out to all the nominees. Shout out to all the winners. Shout out to the contributors, everybody who made it to different rounds, you may not even heard of tonight because they ain't make it far enough to be on the actual Grammys awards show. But every time the Grammys come out, the question comes up to how important are the award show? We talked about it before, like Billboard charts and stuff like that, Billboard awards. Here's how I once you understand what the Grammys are, you understand what value they have. They're not as important as they are made out to seem. I would love to have a Grammy as an engineer, as a person who takes pride in the content he creates and the method and the techniques he employs to create it. They do mean something to me. Also, as somebody who contributes and works in some capacity with that industry, yeah, I do have an appreciation for it. However, if I don't win a Grammy, it doesn't mean that my music isn't good. Like, if you don't win a Grammy, that doesn't mean, if someone wins a Grammy, it doesn't mean that person is better than you at whatever it is you do. It just means that this year a group of people are recognizing a group of people have come together to agree upon a specific piece of art and in certain aspects of it. That is it. If you you can make the greatest song in the world, but it may not resonate with a lot of the people who are in the academy, so they don't vote for you. It doesn't mean that you're not good. It just means that their opinion differs on it. That's it. That's all that means. Is there some benefits to being able to say that you're a Grammy award-winning, Grammy nominated? Yes, there are benefits to that, and a lot of that is just public perception. But your true fan base gonna be your fans whether you win a Grammy or not. You know what I mean? Your clientele as an engineer gonna come to you because they like your sound. You can tell them you have a Grammy, and that will help you because many people want to win a Grammy, and they believe that having Grammy nominated and awarded members on their team helps them out, which it probably does. But that doesn't mean that the stuff you're gonna make is gonna be any better than it would if they weren't Grammy nominated, because their skills are their skills, their knowledge is their knowledge, their abilities are their abilities. So with that having been said, congratulations to everyone who won. Those people who did not get nominated, don't lose focus, bro. Like, I'm talking to you, The Weeknd. Don't lose focus, bro. It's not... The people who fuck with you whether you got a Grammy or not. They buy your shit. They buy your merchandise. They come to your shows. They interact with your content. So focus on that. Don't lose sight and get involved with the Grammys and the Oscars and the Tonys and the, whatever. Now, would it be nice to win those if you get nominated and stuff? Yes. But don't feel like don't feel invalidated because you didn't win it. And then also to a lot of the people who are getting started, who have dreams of being Oscar or Grammy or Tony or whatever it is, Emmy, whatever it is, it's cool to set your sights and work to receive those, but you get those awards because of the art that you put out. You don't want to put out art so you can win the award. You get what I'm saying? If you do it that way, you're always going to be putting yourself behind the 8 ball, and you're going to lose sight of what the reason to do this is. So that's just my 2 cents on it. That's my 2 cents on the Grammys. I ain't gonna be in front of you long today. Just wanted to kind of check in with you. I know I haven't done an episode in like 2 weeks, but the move has been crazy. I'm trying to find ways to integrate video more often with the show. Like today's episode, I got a video that I'm shooting on my phone. I'm be real with you. I'm shooting a video on my phone, and then I'm gonna try to upload it onto YouTube. Hopefully this works. If it don't, well, shit. I don't know what y'all want from me. But I will be getting the audio up, though. And there'll be more other things? There's more different types of content. Once again, me and Big Lou been putting some stuff together for gaming. We may be hosting some gaming events with the Culture Club Gaming, which is coming soon. I just bought an Oculus Quest 2, so be looking for some content on that. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Michelangelo of Hip Hop on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Michelangelo Hip Hop on Instagram. You'll probably see some content with me fucking around on this soon, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I have an addiction to VR because it's just fascinating. Not even just the creation and being immersed into the world, but analyzing how your mind works with that type of stimulus. How easily it is for you to feel like you about to fucking fall off some shit. There's a game on VR. It's like a volleyball, soccer, floaty thing, and I ain't gonna lie, I be ready to pass the fuck out in that game. I don't know why. It's just like my brain cannot process the idea of being moving but standing still like that. And then like, it's not even the floating around, it's the bumping into a wall. Cause whenever I'm about to hit a wall, my brain was like, all right, brace for impact. And then I just melt down on the floor. It's not for me. That's not my type of game. There's a lot of games on there that I really love, like Beat Saber, which I might do some. I might even post something on this channel for that, just to have some fun and share some stuff. Plus, I got to catch up on my video content. I really don't be putting out much for video, so we'll see. I still owe y'all like 2 more episodes for season 3. Season 3 kind of got held up with the move and stuff, so I do got a couple more episodes. So this is kind of like an in-betweener. That's why it's so short. But it's still a dope. It's going to be some dope stuff coming up. And plus, I'm tweaking stuff. I'm getting better at it. I've learned to not be so hard on myself I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so it's easy to get demotivated to do something when you don't feel like you can do it in the idealistic way. Like, oh, it's not gonna be perfect, so I don't want to do it. And I gotta try not to get caught in that curse. So if this is the video quality I got right now, this is the video quality I got right now. And I feel like a lot of y'all still appreciate it nonetheless. So just like I'm learning how to do closed caption, so there's probably going to be closed caption here. I can't promise you that because I know it's going to be a lot to get closed captioning done. Because I'm still gonna have to edit it, and I know I slur over my words and stuff. So I'm getting better at it. With that have been said, today's episode doesn't have a sponsor. It's sponsored by you guys. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for y'all patience. All of you who came out to the grand opening, I really appreciate it. We had us a good ass time. I got drunk. If y'all want to see the footage of the grand opening, you can actually see some of the festivities on Area 67's channel on YouTube, Area 67 Recording Studio. Also, I believe Mikey Vegas 67 streams. He's, y'all know Mikey V. He streams a lot of the goings on here at the studio. As well as, follow me on TikTok, all that other stuff. I post stuff regularly. I try to post stuff regularly. So, with that have been said, let me get from in front of y'all. Sun's coming back. I felt it. Oh, I needed some of that sun because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I've been getting my ass kicked by that seasonal depression. It's been real. It has. Another thing I like about TikTok is that there's 1,000 contributors, 1,000 people who all they do is they talk about personal health, mental health, give you great advice on how to deal with certain things that, and they give it to you in a way that makes it more comfortable for you to absorb these type of tips and implement them into your life. Implement them into your life. I know how to speak words. There's realistically, you just got to look for the help. And I know it feels terrible to want to look for help. It feels terrible to need help. But it doesn't mean that you are terrible because you need help. There's nothing wrong with you needing help. It may feel bad, but that's part of the reason why you need help is because it feels bad. Get help. And you'll be surprised on how quickly it becomes easier to get help, which makes it better for you in the long run. So reach out to some people. There's a couple programs that I've been checking out. Cerebral is one of them. And these are programs that allow you to get some type of mental health that is, and they give you good, affordable plans. You can also get support with like BetterHelp and Cerebral through the healthcare, the Obamacare, stuff like that. You can get mental health through that. So if you need the coverage, reach out to some people, and some people will get you behind or get you in front of someone who can help you. Y'all know I always keep a contact number in the description. If you are feeling it's like rough and you need to reach out to somebody, they will help you. Call them, say, hey, I feel like garbage water. And then they're going to be like, all right, well, tell me about it. And they're going to work with you, and it'd be worth it. Sun's coming back. We lost an hour of sleep last night, but, man, fuck that hour. The sun is back. You're going to feel better. Go outside. Go touch earth. Go walk through a park. Go see the beach. Call a friend. Walk around the block. Pet a puppy. I don't know. Go out. Just try to absorb some of that good sunlight. It actually is scientifically proven that increase in sunlight improves your serotonin levels and your melatonin levels and stuff like that, which improves sleep quality, improves your daily the way you feel. Also, get involved in some activities. Part of the reason why I got the Quest is because it's a great way to get you mobile compared to like your standard video games where you just sit there and stare at the screen. Gets you up and active and moving. So I like it. I like it as an option. So it's something that I picked up, something that I can do that, I can enjoy. So find something. There's a lot of stuff. TikTok, there's always physical challenges, dances and stuff. Get up and dance. Do whatever you can. With that having been said, I'm out of here. Y'all know my motto. I know it's rough. I know it's hard. I know, especially with, vaccines are coming out. Not everybody's sure about what to do. There's still a lot of stress out here. No one knows exactly what's safe or not. It's cool. Take a deep breath. Remember, it's not just you out there. There's lots of us. And there's always someone who would care. My DMs is always open if you need someone to talk to. Go ahead, reach out to them. With that having been said, I'm going to get out of here. Remember, if you could just hang on one more day, just one more day, I promise you, I'll do the same. I'm out of here. Peace.